Okay, there. Okay, we should.
You know how else do you sit?
I don't know. Sit like a human. Okay.
You go. Are you starting?
No, you can start.
No, I think you should start.
I think you should be the one to start.
I don't even know what we're doing here, so you should. Okay. Anyway, we're here to talk about why you should subscribe to Humble Bundle monthly Humble Bundle. Bumble
yes.
Monthly. I don't know.
Okay, we get requests all the time from people asking us, should I subscribe to Humble Monthly?
One guy asked.
We had one guy ask
maybe
this one time, and it was somebody we know, so it doesn't really count.
Doesn't count, yeah.
But the answer is yes. If you've ever looked at Humble Monthly and thought, I wonder if this is actually worth it. It definitely is.
Probably put the website underneath at some point, so people know where to go. Because there's nothing more irritating than watching videos and you don't know what they're talking about.
What a Humble Monthly is.
Yeah. It's a thing you subscribe to. You get every month around whatever the date is that you get it. You pay $12.98.
It's $12. You pay $12 and you get. They say $100.
It's 100,000 rand a month then. Okay.
It's 100,000 rand a month. It's actually like 140 bucks a month, which really, like, depending on how much money you spend on lunch, just don't eat lunch for 2 days, 2 or 3 days, and you'll be golden. You can get your Humble Monthly. You get like 5 or 6 games, so you give them your 140 rand, and they give you 5 or 6 games a month. It's a pretty great deal.
When you watch this video, depending on editing time that Dan's going to put in, you'll probably be getting The Witness, which is, I feel, a damn good place to start with this whole thing. And then this month it was 40k Warhammer 2000 and whatever. It's some Warhammer game. I don't know.
It was Total War Warhammer. It was Warhammer Total War The Warning is what was in last month's one. That was the headline game. With Humble Monthly, it's not just like obscure indie games that get highlighted. Every month there's been some really great games in Humble Monthly. In the past we've had Broforce from Free Lives in Cape Town.
We co-op Broforce.
That's fun because Humble Monthly brought us together.
It's a South African game.
It helped us bond.
Is Broforce South African guys?
Yeah, it was made, like I mentioned, in like all of 3 seconds ago.
First pump to alright. So
all of 3 seconds ago.
So yeah, so cool games like Warhammer something or other, because I never played those games, so I never know what the hell's going on and where the universe started. They were the guys that stole the concept from StarCraft. Warhammer guys.
No, that's not at all.
There's Zerg in it, and they stole the Zerg or something.
No, years ago, I don't know the full story, but years ago, Blizzard was supposed to make games based on the Warhammer license. But something happened. They were supposed to make one for Warhammer 40k, which became StarCraft, and one for Warhammer Fantasy, which became Warcraft.
Okay.
And that was how that happened. It was originally supposed to be a Warhammer thing.
But the Warhammer etc. was first, and then StarCraft came after.
Yeah, like Warhammer is the tabletop.
Okay. Right. I know what it is.
More painted people, you can paint the pink, painting, all that
amazing
stuff.
models. Yes.
Those crazy things.
So anyway, Warhammer's one of them. Then the other cool one is Polybridge.
This is just, by the way, this is all in last month. I feel like we've gotten wires crossed here, but this is what we got in last month's Humble Monthly.
Polybridge was fun. I played that for 5 whole levels, and I battled to get further than 5 levels because maths and engineering and science are not where my strengths lie.
Michael's strengths lie in looking slick as all day, every day.
That's right. So it's a bridge building game basically. You got to get cars from one point A to point B. That's a lot of fun.
Okay.
And and in the past, what other cool games?
There's been Abzu. Alien Isolation was a huge one in one of them. XCOM 2. There's been some great games in Humble Monthly. There's been some great games in Humble Monthly. The first one that Michael subscribed to was, he got it specifically for Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
And he's
pumpkin action, man.
He's big into the chicken farming these days. You'll find really fantastic games. It's really well worth it. I would say it's kind of like Christmas. It's kind of like Christmas once a month, except that you don't have to deal with like awkward family lunches where your mum brings up awkward stories that you don't want anybody to hear.
It's like having a hobo that you know that you give money to and food every now and again, and then he wins the lottery one day and he gives you a whole lot of money. It's like that. But I'm not a hoboist or a classist. I've got a lot of hobo friends.
That's a great story and stuff, but it's nothing like that. It's kind of like playing the lottery, except every month you're guaranteed to win, so you don't end up hating yourself.
But the lottery is tax for stupid people.
Well, you heard it here first. The lottery is tax for stupid people.
So it's also like Christmas crackers or firecrackers, Christmas crackers.
Christmas what?
Yeah,
Christmas crackers.
Anyway, it's these things you get. I know you don't do Christmas where you come from, but it's these packages you get for Christmas. You buy them and you pull them and they go pop. There's a little present inside.
I was deprived of those as a child. I
you
didn't get any.
But you must
Christmas
always get the
crackers.
expensive ones because then you get the nice toys, not those shitty plastic ones. You get metal things, bottle openers, little puzzles and everything. I think it's maybe a couple of $100 for a pack of 12 crackers, and those are the ones you need.
It's almost like having a birthday every month, except without the crushing realization that you're now a year older and your life is just running away from you.
But you don't have birthdays every month.
It's like that. Humble Monthly is like that.
So it's like a birthday every month.
Yes.
But then you'd be 12 years older every year.
Yeah.
That'd be a problem.
For some people, I'd be like 200 years old. That would be great.
Yeah, I'll be dead. Actually, lucky packets is what it's like.
Lucky packets.
Yeah, remember you used to get the
Yeah.
pink ones for girls and the yellow ones for boys or something? Can't do that these days though. It's gender neutral lucky packets, I guess. But in the old days there used to be boy lucky packets and girl lucky packets.
This is definitely getting out of hand.
Humble Bundle is like a lucky packet except it's awesome.
Well, lucky packets were always awesome. It's like a lucky packet for
Yeah, for
nerds.
games.
For nerds.
And another good point with the Humble Bundle is that it gets you to play games you may never have ever tried before. So move past Battlefield and Call of Duty, Dota, League of Legends, all the stuff that everyone's obsessed with all the time. And you could actually try playing a game or a concept of a game you've never tried before. It's very good for that. For $12 a month, well, $12 a month, it's a good investment.
On the flip side of that, it does add to this meme where everybody has this growing backlog of games that they just can't get through. There's always at least three games that are really great that I look at and I really want to play that I know I'm never going to, and they're just going to sit in my backlog. This does just add to that growing backlog of games you're never going to play. But it is worth it just for that one, really hot game that you've been waiting for that you haven't had a chance to try yet. It's great for that.
Another thing that Humble Bundle does is these original games that they have where you go.
So there are these things called Humble Originals, which are games that are specifically made for Humble
shitty
Monkey.
games, but they're okay. They're alright. They're okay games, yeah.
They're games. I mean, they're normally like party games. I don't know if they're crappy, but I mean, I haven't played any of them to be totally honest. But I'm sure they're lovely. I'm sure every Humble Monthly original has been a great game.
Yeah. And what else is there?
What else do we talk about?
Oh, I don't know.
What else do we say about Humble Monthly?
I think we've done it all.
We've done a lot of things. We've spoken about a lot of stuff. So you should definitely
Right,
just
my time's up now. I gotta go. They're right. Did we get it all?
Yeah, I think that's fine. Anyway, just subscribe to Humble Monthly. You won't regret it. At some point during my editing of this video, I realized that we'd actually done a pretty awful job of explaining exactly what Humble Monthly is. As the name kind of implies, Humble Monthly is a monthly subscription service offered by the folks at Humble Bundle. It follows the same basic premise as your average Humble Bundle. The key difference is that with Humble Monthly, only one of the games in the bundle is revealed ahead of time. The rest of the games remain a mystery until the first Friday of the month, which is when the full bundle unlocks and all the mystery games within are finally revealed. Basically, you give Humble $12 a month, and in return, they surprise you with a fat stack of cool games to play. Yay! In case you're wondering, a fat stack loosely translates to around 6 or 7. Visit www.humblebundle.com/monthly for all the details.